Good morning, friends. How are you today? Today is Thursday, September 11th. So Brenda and I were just remembering what we all remember from that day. And it's a bummer. But we are going to distract ourselves with sewing and all the fun stuff that your local quilt shop has to offer, while also acknowledging that there are problems in the world and we feel them. So welcome to Thursday, September 11th, 2025. We are experiencing a beautiful sunshiny day. I watched the sun come up this morning and there was a huge orange ball in the sky, and it's a pretty day. So I hope that you have some plans to spend some time outside today, because we will be turning a corner and it won't be so pretty anymore in a few months. So I'm here today, and Brenda is here to answer any questions that you might have. And Irene, I did not hear from her yet because I'm not her mama and she doesn't have to tell me when she got there safely. But she headed out to Maine yesterday morning and she's probably there enjoying herself. She and her sister host a couple of retreats. So it's just me behind the camera or in front of the camera today. But I have a whole bunch of stuff to tell you about, some new, some stuff that's sort of invisible in the shop. Thought I would point it out in case you need it for your next project. And as soon as Brenda gives me the thumbs up that there's somebody here, I'm going to start showing that to you. In the meantime, though, if you want to see any of these products either as you're watching or later on today, they are on our website, which is www.townandcountryquiltshop.com. And you can find everything that we're talking about today, except for one thing, which I will get there as soon as we're done, because I couldn't remember the name of it when I was at home. And those are all on the Facebook Live tab. So that's sort of in the center of the main menu. It says Facebook Live, and you just click on that and it'll show you everything that we have. So without further ado, we're going to get started. I know Irene talked last week all about our, September pre-order deal of the month. And what that is, in case you're not familiar with our pre-order deals of the month, it is a deal because we have discounted it. And it is also something that you order now and pick up in the beginning of October. So it's not something that we have in stock. It's just something that we're offering you a discount. And as the orders come in, then we will order what is purchased. And this month's is called, and I don't have it plugged in, but if you want to see how it works plugged in, first of all, you can come next week because we will be doing it next week plugged in. Also, you can watch last week's Facebook Live either on Facebook itself or over on YouTube. So if you go over there and search for us, you'll see Irene with this right under her face glowing. So this is the mini Caterpillar. This is made by the Caterpillar company. It is both a light box and it has a feature where you can cut with the light showing through. This is I think it's 13 inches by 10 inches. So it's smaller than the original, which is great for if you're going to take it on a retreat and you don't want that bulk or heaviness. It's very light compared to the others. And one of the reasons it's light is because it doesn't have its own battery, which is why I mentioned I don't have it plugged in, so it's not going to work. But that's one of the features that's good about it too, because then it's super light. And we also had gotten a lot of feedback last week about some of you already have this product and you want the case, or some of you are going to order it this month and you want the case. So we have some cases. We ordered 2 of them and they are here. Looks like this. It carries the cord, which is right here. And then you can put your light tablet right in here so that it's protected on both sides. Just slip it in there. Something is catching. And then fold it up, zip it up, and you are good to go. And you can either carry this over your shoulder. It's got a nice No, it doesn't. I think it probably does have a strap for over the shoulder, but it also has this handle, or it could just slip in it could even slip in with your sewing machine if you wanted it to, if you were taking it on retreat or something. But this is a great product, and we have 2 available, and we'll order more. They are on the website, and I did not write down how much they are. So if you're interested, you can pop over or pop in. Brenda will be here all day today, most of the day. I'll be here all day tomorrow, the next day. So this is our pre-order deal of the month, and it's a great product. It glows beautifully, it doesn't get hot, and it's a great help when you're doing applique, paper piecing, or I'm sure there are other applications for it. So that is our pre-order deal of the month, and the price for that I do have written down. Normally it's $129.99. I'm on it, Brenda. But this month it's going to be $110.49. So that's like a 15% savings. So that is that. And then I have a little note here that says that I wanted to talk about the class that is taking place tomorrow. Unfortunately, I am not with it enough this morning to have a sample for that, but I can talk about it. That is a quilt as you go machine cover. So it's like it goes right over your machine. Very cute. And caddy, so that you have the machine cover that goes over top, and then a caddy that rests under your machine and then has pockets in the front. You can see pictures of that on our website, and it begins tomorrow. So if you are interested in taking it, there's still a couple of spots left, and the cost for that is $70, and it starts tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then there's another session, and I don't remember when that is, but the details are on the website. So if you're interested in that, that's going to be a fun class taught by our own Linda Luther. So just hop on the website if you want to, and we do have the actual Quilt as you go batting here available too. So that is our class that we're going to highlight. And then we also have another class coming up, and also hopefully we're going to do what do we call a club, a handwork club. And what we're going to be featuring in that handwork club is punch needle. Brenda is our local punch needle gal, and she is offering the class. I don't remember the dates. Brenda, do you happen to remember the dates of that punch needle class? I think it's at the end of this month. Brenda's on a delay, so she's going to answer me when she hears it. And she's got headphones in. She's looking it up. So while she looks it up, I just wanted to point out this.
September 20th.
Thank you. September 20th. So that's coming up. 2 hours. That's our punch needle class. And I know a number of you have already signed up for it. And I wanted to show you, this is the lap stand, the locking hoop that we still have in stock. This is $79.99. It's a great product if you're doing larger projects. This is our smaller version. We just got this one. I thought maybe it would be a good idea to have something that was a little more affordable, so that if you're not really going to be committed to this project, you can save a little bit of money. This one is $60.49. And in the class, Brenda's going to be talking about the benefits of a locking hoop. You can also just use an embroidery hoop if you're just trying out. But I just wanted to let you know that we do have these 2 kinds of hoops available. And I was kind of disappointed because I just had this one when I did my project, and I wished that it was bigger. So that's why we have both of the options. We also have for class, and I forgot to bring it out here too, I am just all sorts of out of sorts today, which I must say every time because I feel like I'm always out of sorts. But anyway, I just wanted to point out, my mom has used this product. It's just something that we always have at our house, and you might always have it too. And now that Joann's is closing, it might not be as readily available, and it's called Aileen's Tacky Glue. We have some of that in stock because we're going to have another class that uses it, but just wanted to point that out, and that's also on the website, and that's that gold bottle of glue that is not quite Elmer's, but very useful around the house. So that is the other thing that I was going to talk about. And then as I was walking around, I noticed something that was kind of tucked in a corner behind the notions, and I thought, that's a really that's a really useful product, and I'll bet you nobody even sees it here. So I'm just going to point it out to you in case you have a market bag being made in your future, or we talked about the caddy for the sewing machine. My caddy for my sewing machine actually uses this product on the front so that I can see what's in those pockets, which you could also use a clear vinyl if you wanted to. But this is mesh, kind of like the same material that your window screen would be made of, only it's a little more bulky and plasticky, I would say. But it's very strong and it's super helpful. I made, not with this, but many years ago, my older daughter was in Girl Scouts and she had a troop with 12 girls. And I made 12 of those market bags for these girls. And when I was at Catherine's apartment in May of this year, I saw that she still has hers. And she has it in her closet and she keeps her dance shoes in it. And she's 26 now. So it's a really great product and it can be used for, as I said, the caddy for your sewing machine, or a bag, or if you're making something that has like an inside, like a product that you could use to put makeup in or whatever, this is a great product. These are $10.99 a yard. We have the black and we have the navy blue. So only the two somewhat neutral dark colors, but just in case you didn't know, $10.99 a yard. And they are, how wide? About 37 inches wide, maybe only 36. It looks like 37 with a little bit of selvage on there. So 1 yard wide by as long as you want it to be. And that is our mesh called vinyl mesh. And that's available right here in the Notions wall or on the website if you'd like. All right, the other thing that I wanted to talk about, and this has been here for a little bit, but I don't remember if we've ever talked about it, and we decided to pull it right out of the package so that everyone could see it. And I'm going to move out of its way. This is a panel, and this coordinates with the Shine fabric line, which is a very sweet gray, yellow, green, and blue line. This can be used for a couple of things. One, you could just buy this and quilt it and call it a quilt and then be done with it. Or we also have a pattern. This is the one that's not on the website yet, but I will put it up there, for this very sweet Hello World kids book. And this is one of those soft books. This is made with both the panel that is behind me and a Shine jelly roll. Look at how sweet those colors are. So sweet. I just love this line. And these go together to make this soft book. Or, Brenda's going to help out. Or you could cut it up and make it into bags or whatever. But the panel itself is $29.99 for the whole panel. And this is not made of your normal quilter's cotton. It's a little bit of a heavier weight. Not quite canvas, but kind of has a little bit of heft to it. This is the jelly roll, and this is $47.99 for the jelly roll. And then the pattern itself is $10.99. So mix and match. You don't need to do all of it, but I thought this was very cute, and I just wanted to let you know that it's here, because sometimes some things get overlooked because they don't stand out. The other thing that we have, and this is another soft book panel, super cute. Came with the Farmstead fabrics, which we're going to be talking about in a minute too. And this makes a sweet little book. I don't have a picture of the book, but we are working on getting a sample made. But this is a great little introduction to the farm. Can be used by your littles to learn about sheep and pigs and all the noises that animals make. So that panel would make a great little book, and it is $13.99. And we have several of these panels. They are on the website, as I said, and also in the store. So if you live near a farm or on a farm, that would be a great addition. for your little grandbabies if you have them, or anybody. All right, we also have a restock, and this pattern, whatever, I don't know what you would want to call it, has been very, very popular. So every time we buy it, it sells out, and then I put it in the cart and wait for them to get it back. So this is called the Venice Table Runner, and it sort of looks like a French braid. I'm going to hold it up. And this is, what's in here is the batting with markings on it. So it's a quilt as you go, very versatile, can be done in all sorts of different fabrics. Great gift, doesn't take forever to put together. And that is called the Venice Table Runner. So the finished product is 39 by 16.5, so it's a great size, not too long, not too small. Goes together like a dream, and then you just bind it and you're done. You don't have to quilt it, because you're going to quilt it as you put it together. So that is the Venice Table Runner, and that is a restock. That's not something new, but it's something that keeps selling out. So I always like to let you know in case you're looking for a nice project. All right. Wow, this is going quickly. I am already at the 3 for Thursday. I must be talking fast, but I don't see anything else we need. So for those of you who are new here, every Thursday, except for last week because we were all in a sort of state of discombobulation, we do 3 products. They're usually, they've been here a long time, or they were purchased for a class and they were extras, whatever. And we do that every Thursday, and it's a deal. So you get to sort of shop in our bargain basement, and it's available until it goes away, till somebody buys it. And if nobody buys it, then we put it in the clearance bin. So this week we are doing this pattern. This is called Lillian. It makes a sweet little straight dress for a little girl. This pattern will do many sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14 sizes. No. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sizes, from size 18 months all the way up to size 14. So if any of you have granddaughters of varying ages and you want to make them matching dresses, this would be a great fit for that project. It's an old school, what is this paper? I can't remember. Tracing paper pattern on the inside. The normal price for it is $15.99, and we have them marked down to $8.99. And I'm going to show you the back where it shows you the dress front and the dress back. I wish this little girl you could see the back of her actual dress, but you can see those little buttons going down the back. This is a very cute pattern. It's called Albion on the website or in the shop. And one thing that I didn't mention, Brenda's going to get up and show it to you closer. One thing I didn't mention is that this is not your classic auction type of Facebook Live. So if you want to purchase something, don't comment. I don't know if anyone is, but I know a lot of shops do that. But this is not a comment sold kind of thing. So if you would like to purchase something, you need to hop on over to the website, or you can call, or you can come in. But we don't make the sale from the comment. So just in case you're kind of new here. So that is Lillian. You know what? I'm seeing one thing that I did forget. This is why I was ready for 3, 2, 1 too early. I forgot to show you this. And this is the one I mentioned I was going to say. So this is a pattern. It's called Farmstead. And it is from the same line that this is from. And it has some beautiful coordinates. So you'll have to go and look on our website and look for Farmstead. But this is the panel, and it is adorable. It's so, so cute. And I can't believe I forgot it because it's so cute. This has a goose and a pig and a donkey, chicken, duck, cow, goat, rooster, a rooster and a chicken, and then the sheep. Beautifully illustrated. This is by, this is a Moda And the designer is, I think her name, I'm sorry if I get it wrong. I think her name is Stacy Iced Stew. But she does a beautiful job illustrating this. And we have this pattern here. And I know that a little friend of mine is going to be making a sample of it for us to really see. And that little friend is bringing it over so you can see it up close. But that is our farmstead quilt. It is going to be 75 by 75, and it's going to utilize these panels. So cute. We just love it. So I digress. Sorry, I moved on without talking about it, but I'm sure you'll forgive me. All right, so we already talked about number 3 in our 3-2-1, which is this pattern for the Lillian dress. Number 2 is this Creative Grids. This is a great tool. I'm thinking all of our customers already have it because it is really something that you want to have in your toolbox, but it's been here for a long time. And that is the non-slipped 60-degree triangle 8-inch finished size tool. So from top to bottom, it's 8 inches. It has this flat part on the top, which makes it not good for some projects, by the way. If you are looking for a tool for the One Block Wonder, this is not your triangle because it has this blunt tip. But this blunt tip helps when you are trying to piece things together and you don't want those big dog ears. So this is a Creative Grids product, which means that it's got these little grippies on the back. And the original price for this is $24.49. But this week only, or until it goes, which might be in 10 minutes, it is going to be $16.49. So if you don't have a triangle ruler and you like to do things like those table runners with border prints, which are still a perennial favorite, this is your product for that. It's a great tool, great company, just has been here too long. So I don't have another one, but if you are looking for a bigger one of these, or if you're looking for anything that I can order, I would be glad to order it for you. So I know last week somebody asked for the Alaska ruler, put it in my cart, got it the next week, and she is good to go. And that is true for anything. So no, we do not have one of those in stock. This is our only triangle right now, but I'd be happy to special order it for you. And then our last thing that we talk about every Thursday is our $5 a yard fabric. And this is no different. This is going to be a great backing fabric, a great neutral if you're working on a batik quilt and your fabrics aren't so bright and they kind of need a nice neutral to go along with them. This was originally $13.09 and it is now $5 a yard. It does have this very directional print on it. Actually, I don't know if this is a print. I think it's like they put wax on it and it's a relief. But anyway, it has a directional design on it. And it is sort of multicolored in that this is a nice kind of almost a chartreusey yellow. And then this is a nice brown. We got some reddish purple in here and lots of different very subtle tones. So, and we have a bunch of it on here. So I don't want to count, but this is going to be our $5 yard fabric. And all of our batiks are high quality. This one is a Robert Kaufman batik. So I think they're like the OG of batiks. So yeah, so this is our $5 yard fabric. And just to review for our 3-2-1, we have the Lillian dress, which actually you could actually make out of these batiks. That would look cute. Little batik girls. We have the 8-inch triangle ruler, originally $24.49, now $16.49. And then we have this beautiful batik that is now $5 a yard. So I'm so grateful that you came and hung out with us for a little bit of your Thursday morning. I hope you have been inspired to start a new project. And if not, I hope you get to be outside for a little bit today because it is just a lovely day. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you at the shop or next week. And I'm going to wait for just a second to see if Brenda has any more questions for me. And then I will say goodbye. But she is typing away, so we'll see what she says in a sec. 3, 2, 1. Nope. All right. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Thanks a bunch.